Hi everybody, my name is Diana, and I'm going to do an ebook review for Kingston Libraries. I'm going to start this review off with a question. Do you know what Pando is? Well, don't feel bad if you don't. I didn't know what it was either until fairly recently. But Pando is a 106-acre forest of quaking elms in the American state of Utah. And scientists have studied the trees in this forest, and they've found that they are genetically identical, which means the forest is one living organism with a massive root system. They think it's about 80,000 years old, which makes it one of the oldest living things on the planet. Now, this is just one of the fascinating tree facts that you're going to learn if you read Richard Powers' 2018 novel, The Overstory. The Overstory won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 2018, and it was on the Booker Prize shortlist that same year. Now, what Powers does is he takes this disparate group of characters and uses them to advance his theme about the importance of trees. Now, some of these characters travel along their own path. They have their own storyline that doesn't really intersect with any other storylines in the novel. But there are 5 main characters who do meet up, and it's their story that is the core of the book. These 5 characters, there's a grizzled old Vietnam vet, there's a bored college student, there's an artist, there's an architect, and there's a psychology student. And they all meet up in the Pacific Northwest of the U.S. during the 1990s, during protests of clear-cutting of ancient woodland. And when that protest doesn't go according to plan, they end up taking things in another direction. And sadly, this part of the book is based on things that really did happen in the U.S. The Forest Service allowed clear-cutting of these huge redwood forests. Some of these trees were over 500 years old. And when this happened, then the Earth Liberation Front, an environmental group, took things in a radical direction. Now, I'm not going to give away any more of the storyline, except to say that it's riveting, it's interesting, and it's quite sad at times. The book comes in at a little bit over 500 pages, so it is pretty hefty, but I do recommend that you pick it up, not so much for the human storyline, which is fascinating, but for the way that Powers weaves in all these interesting facts about trees, about their enormity, about the way they communicate, and about their importance in the ecosystem. I read this book in 2018 because I was reading the books on the Booker Prize shortlist, and I still think about this book today. It really, really changed the way that I look at trees. The book is available as an ebook or an audiobook on Overdrive, and I really recommend that you pick it up because I think it will change the way you look at these magnificent organisms. We often take them for granted and treat them as part of the landscape, but they really have so much to teach us. So please pick the book up, and thank you for watching my review.